Ashley Remmel, and I'm a finance major here at the College of Business, and I graduated in spring of 2019. Probably what motivated me to major in business would be my mom. She always had an operations and business professional background, and she worked for a production company, so all through my life I saw her growing up in the business world, and I decided when I came to Auburn to further research the type of majors that they offered in the business program. And as I was reading through the descriptions, finance was something that really jumped out to me. I knew that I've always taken care of finances, my personal finances, my entire life. So really going towards something that I could enhance myself on was something that I wanted to do. I use the OPCD a lot. I stay in the OPCD almost every day. So one of their options that I've used is definitely the Resume Blitz. Everyone in the OPCD knows how to enhance your resume so much. I came in with not having a resume since high school, and one of the OPCD employees, Levy, just completely transformed my resume into something that was presentable to a board, and it was just really wonderful, and one of the reasons why I got the internship that I got. Another thing that I use is Mandy Harrelson's blog for finance majors. She has a blog, and she posts all of her internships, job fairs, any type of activity that we do at the school. She posts them on her blog, and it's really nice to be able to go onto the blog and see what's all happening and see what I can and can't apply for. And that is also one of the reasons I got the internship that I got. So there's a lot of resources at the OPCD that people need to be utilizing. Synovus was the best experience I've ever had so far in college, or even work experience in general. Getting to Synovus, a lot of the different things that we did, we were very on our own. We had individual projects that they already had assigned before we had gotten there, and you felt like you were your own boss, but you felt like you were part of the team. So you were assigned your own email, you were assigned your own desk and cubicle area. I mean, you came to work, you clocked in, you sat there, and you did your work. And the personal projects that you were assigned, you had project sponsors, so you reported to actual executives of the company, and they sat there one-on-one with you, and they walked you through, okay, you're having problems, you ran into an issue, let's help you through it. What I did the entire summer was I interviewed probably as much as 25 to 30 people, and I researched something called CSRs, which are credit service reviews. And banks will, every time a bank loans out a loan that exceeds $1 million, we have to do a credit service review on. And doing a credit service review, we just go over and see how willing they are to repay the loan back, or if they're going to be able to repay the loan back. So I was figuring out what Synovus did to do a CSR, what the process was like, and I was there to redesign the process. It was taking too long for them to do it, and it was an inefficient process in the first place. So I got to present to a board of executives a redesigned CSR process, and that was a lot of fun. It was nerve-wracking, but it was a lot of fun. So they gave you so many opportunities to prove yourself time and time again, and you got a lot of time to network with a lot of different people. The networks and the people that I've met at Synovus will probably follow me through my career, because now I've been very highly acquainted and worked in the same building with a lot of these people, and I've made impressions on them. So networking was a huge plus working with Synovus. My best advice would be to start early. I know it seems like something else for you to be doing, but truly, if you think about it in the long run, just like your degree, it's an investment. You can't get a degree and then expect to go out into the world and immediately get a job offer. You have to do things like networking. You have to make connections. You have to make a LinkedIn profile. You need to get your name out there, and the OPCD is a great way to network and get your connections out there.